Well, it's either mullet or bonefish, but I don't see any tails so far. It's moving from left to right.
Aloha guys, Scuba here. So what are SST rods? SST rods is abbreviated for salmon, steelhead, and trout. These are very popular rods up in the Pacific Northwest, but in Hawaii, they are known as whipping rods because basically we use them for spin casting, whipping, for shoreline species like bonefish and jacks. So I'm going to show you what I have here. I'm going to pan down. I'm going to show you some of my SSTs. Now, mind you, I'm at the house. I have the bulk of my storage in storage. It's so much stuff I had to get a storage locker. Plus, the wife would kick me out otherwise. So I only have a couple here. I think I got about like 4 or 5 more in storage. So let me pan down here. Okay, now there's 6 popular Okuma rod series, the SST series, that range from 5'6" to 13'4", believe it or not, in either spinning or casting models. They also come in tubes like this one, travel tubes for travel models. Now I like the carbon grips of the Kokanee trout and halibut, as well as the carbon grip series. Like here, these are the carbon grip series, and I just like the look and feel of that type of rod butt. All personal preference, right? No right or wrong answers. But if you prefer the cork grips, I believe my travel model here is a cork grip. Let me pull this out. Some people like the feel of cork, especially when your hands are wet. Like I said, it's all personal preference. Yes, right here. Check this out. That is cork. And the reason why it's that color is because I already gave it a type of varnish coating. So it's kind of like U40, or I use Diamond Shine, which is like a fingernail polish. I find that it gives a better coating on it. But I like this feel of cork with the Diamond Shine. But I also like the carbon grips as well. Now there's a total of 6 SST rod series that all of them are basically 24, 30 ton low resin right here. This is all 24 to 30 low ton resin. So that is the common right here. They're also all backed by a 1-year limited warranty. So when you purchase your product, if it's online or at a store, you don't have to send those little cards, fill it out and send it back to the address with a stamp on it. You can actually go to Okuma USA online and register your product online, which is so much easier now. So like I said before, if you're the type that likes the feel of cork, I mean, you got the travel rod here that has the cork on it, but there's also a series, the SST-A, which are the float rods, and those have all cork grips on them as well. Now for the money, it's really hard to beat the SST series. This is one of my 2 favorite inshore series. The other one being the Guide Select Pro. That one is a little bit higher priced because it's more quality components. The SST is the next step down in terms of price wise, but it doesn't suffer in quality. It's still high quality, but just different componentry is used. Now this one here is unique. This is, I would say, probably the only SST rod that you can plug with. This is a 9'9", rated from a 1/2 ounce up to 3 ounces. So I can use light plugs to heavy jigs on my inshore areas, and it has a heavy rating. So this one here is good for my inshore fishing needs. And let me see if I can turn this around here. I don't know if you can see that, but those are the stats right there. So you can see that these are pretty good stats for a inshore rod. Now check out this one. This is my all-around purpose rod. I actually have the other one that I showed you, the plate was 9.9. I also have mine, I think it was 9.6 or 9.7, a regular size one. This here is 10.6. This one here is rated for 8 to 17 pound test line. I believe it's rated up to 3/4 ounces. Now this here, for just all around distance, is perfect. With the 10'6" length, you can actually, usually I use jigs, but you can also use floats. But with the 10'6" length here, you can actually get your desired lures slash bait way out there. I mean, I got so many videos that shows that I can cast this literally a mile out and pull in decent sized fish with this. Okay, but when you travel, this is what you got to bring. You got to bring your SST travel rod. Now this here is also a 10'6", and this is the one I showed you that has the cork on it. This comes in 4 parts. The stats are for this one here, the stats are identical to this 10'6", the one I just showed you. The only difference is this one here is in 2 parts, whereas this one here is in 4 parts because it's in a travel tube. So you know, I did a video where I actually went out back to back. I took this one with me, I took this one with me. Even though this one took a little bit more putting together because it's in more pieces, I did better with this one. I don't know why. Maybe the way the fish were biting that day, I did better with this one. It was fun. I mean, it's only rated up to 3/4 ounce type of lure weight. So when you hook up, it's going to be a fun fight. You know, even a small 1.5, 2 pound fish is going to put up a decent fight, which that's what I go for. I'll go along the shoreline for whatever I can get. Now, if you hook into something bigger, you just have to play it a little bit smarter. But being that both these rods here are 10'6", let the fish fight that. Let the fish tire himself out. The fight is in your corner as long as you understand how to fight it. Just remember, if you go on a trip and you take one of these travel rods with you, it's best to call the airlines or your travel agent. See what the current regulations are, because you don't know if you can take this length of tube on the plane with you. But you know what? Considering that it's a very compact size here, you're better off just put it in your suitcase and let them check it in, really. I mean, there's no need to hold on to it, watch it when you're sitting down. Just put it with your luggage. All right, so I appreciate that you took the time to listen to me. Thank you.
Oh man, come on, buddy. There you go. All right, he's off.
Okay, this one was caught on cotton candy.